Now, last week, a good friend of mine sent me this. It's a newspaper clipping. It's about Google. This is from 2006, November 2006. So here I am. I was like another 150 points up. They had a pick. Jim Cramer, he was bullish too. And then there was another name mentioned. What the heck? Ivan Feinseth? What? That's my next guest. Let's bring him in. He's got a new gig now. He's the CIO and Director of Research at Tigress Financial Partners. Do you remember this article?
I don't, but I like it.
How amazing. We go back 20 years.
Wow. Time goes by.
You know what's amazing to me? What else goes back 20 years? The media's fixation on investor frenzy. It's like, oh, investors are too excited. I mean, what do you make of it? Like, think about this. Google, we're pontificating. Bottom line, though, I'll pull up a chart. I mean, look at this. If we just would have held the stock from there, it'd be a no-brainer. Isn't there a lesson to be learned, though, when you look back at this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I like to say, we came out of the caves, we're not going back. As technology continues to move society and mankind forward, we continue to move forward and we don't reverse. And technology drives the world forward.
So right now, we talk Mag 7 as a sort of monolith, but it's not. They're really different, and you can see that when you think about where the valuations are on a sort of absolute basis. I mean, you got names like Amazon and Nvidia down here. Although the valuations are here, you have to look at them all kind of separately at this point, don't you?
Well, yes. But I don't really look at the PE. I always say I wish we could solve the mysteries of the stock market by dividing two numbers.
Right.
But stocks move up on everything outside of PE, outside of valuation. They move up on their ability to create value driven by innovation.
Right. Let's talk about that then. We got 4 reports this week. Let's talk about Apple, because you've got a strong buy rating on Apple. What's been the problem, though? Why hasn't it been able to get into gear?
Because everybody feels that iPhone sales are going to slow, and then they don't. That China sales are going to slow, and then they don't.
What about the AI story?
Well, it's still, Apple hasn't really wowed as everybody and myself believes it could, but I think it will. And still, so we're in the 17 upgrade cycle. You look at it has the largest potential number of phones to be upgraded.
Right.
You have, with the purchase of new phones, you get increase in services revenue. Services revenue is a huge profit driver, and that's going to continue.
Right.
And I think that Apple is going to surprise us and also move beyond the Quest headset. They're going to get into the reality glasses headset as well, and that's huge for Apple and Meta and everybody.
So real quick, Meta, strong buy. I mean, all of a sudden in the last week, it's gotten at least half a dozen buy recommendations. I'm in it. My subscribers were getting hammered. We did add, though, a little lower. Your target, I love it, because I don't know if anyone's at 935. So I love that target there. Let's switch down, though, to Microsoft, because you don't have a strong buy on Microsoft. Software in general getting hammered, having a tough time.
Well, because there's a lot of moving parts into where the value is going to be created. But the value is being created by AI, and we're going to see this progression that Jensen Huang talks about of software writing software. So the innovation there is going to be tremendous, but it's all going to be done on NVIDIA GPUs and on platforms like Microsoft Azure.
Tesla, a neutral, you don't have a target. What's going on here?
I love the company and I love Elon, but I mean, with the volatility and the valuation, it's kind of hard to buy and recommend the stock and have a target price.
Right.
But look, they are on the forefront of moving from agentic AI to physical AI, as well, not only in self-driving cars, but the Optimus robots, and that's where it's going to continue to move forward toward.
They're starting to get some really good news on their robo-taxis, too. Those numbers are coming in, are looking really phenomenal.
Well,
I feel like Waymo had a head start, so to speak, but their price, their cost for operating them is just so small, it means these fat profit margins.
Well, the fact that you have this enthusiasm amongst consumers to take Waymo rides, and Waymo continues to go into more and more cities, means that the consumers are open to it.
Yeah.
And it is going to be
that
the
was
way
their
of the
biggest
future.
concern. A couple months ago in Atlanta when they first introduced them, people were ordering cars, and if it wasn't a robo car, they would cancel it, right? They kept ordering it until everyone wanted to ride one of these robo things.
It's interesting.
We're not scared anymore. My man, 20 years. Can you imagine that? All right, good seeing you.
You too.